Ghost of Yotei, a name that already sounds like a legend, and after Sucker Punch pulled off with Ghost of Tsushima, expectations are extremely high. But here's the real question: can they actually make a sequel that feels fresh without falling into the bigger map, emptier world trap that ruins so many franchises? Stick around because this might be the smartest sequel design we've ever seen in years. I've been waiting for this moment since the credits rolled on Ghost of Tsushima. I've played that game twice so far, once for just personal enjoyment, and a second time as the very first game that I ever streamed on Twitch. That live stream helped me start a community of gamers just like you. So yeah, my hopes for a Sucker Punch this time is extremely freaking high. And judging by what we know so far, this sequel isn't just chasing size for the sake of size, it's aiming for something much better: depth, immersion, and meaningful gameplay, which we love to hear. One of the many things that made Ghost of Tsushima so unforgettable wasn't just the combat or the samurai fantasy, it was the world itself. The rolling meadows, the vibrant flower fields, the haunting, beautiful ruins of towns ravaged by war. That wasn't just some background art, it was a part of Jin Sakai's soul. His love for his homeland clashed against the brutality of the Mongol invasion, and every step you took reminded you of the inner conflict: his duty as a samurai versus the necessity of becoming the ghost. In Ghost of Yotei, Sucker Punch is doubling down on that idea. The world isn't just a setting, it's a character itself, and that's some powerful storytelling that we look forward to see. Now here's the controversial part. The map isn't going to be larger than the original. At first that might sound lazy or like a downgrade in an era where open world games keep ballooning in size, but honestly, I'm happy about that, thank God, because the bigger doesn't always mean better. We've all played those massive maps, looking at you, Assassin's Creed, where half of the world feels empty like real estate with fetch quests sparkled in. Sucker Punch is going for density over distance. They want every inch of the map to matter. Instead of making you ride 20 minutes throughout nothingness, they're packing it in with meaningful encounters, exploration, organic delivery. That's a big win for players for immersion.
Still think you're the hunter?
So let's be real, as much as I want to believe Ghost of Tsushima was perfect, a lot of people don't think it was. One of the biggest complaints: flashbacks interrupting the flow at the worst times. You're riding into an epic duel, adrenaline pumping, and then boom, right there, a flashback into Jin's childhood. It kind of kills the vibe for some people. Honestly, I loved it, but again, some people might just want to head into battle and they might not want to get into his backstory at that time. But Sucker Punch has already promised a solution to that in Ghost of Yotei. You control the pacing in those moments. Memory sequences will be something that you can approach when you actually want, so immersion stays intact. They're also fixing another issue: repetitive side quests. Remember chasing those adorable foxes for the 40th time? Yeah, me too, those things were cute. Yotei aims to replace those filler quests with more organic exploration and missions that feel connected to the story, so that's huge for people who want to just stay in contact with the main story. This is where it gets a little spicy. New quality of life improvements are coming, things that would make sense for a focused world. For example, the ability to set up camp anywhere. Sounds simple, but when you think about it, instead of hunting enemies, they can hunt you in this game. That's added unpredictability and tension that is super badass, and I can't wait to see how that plays out, because I'm lazy. I don't feel like chasing over the map. Travel is getting upgrades too, like flower streams while riding, which only looks stunning but makes navigation more natural and less focused on HUD dependence. And hopefully, with fingers crossed, they improve the climbing mechanics, less awkward rock climbing, more focused on combat. That's what we want. I don't want to just mountain climb through the whole game. If Sucker Punch pulls this off, Ghost of Yotei won't just be a good sequel, it can redefine how we think about open world designs. While other studios keep bloating up maps and burning players out, Yotei might be proof that smaller, smarter, and denser wins the race. And honestly, that's a lesson a lot of franchise needs to learn. Again, I'm looking at you, Assassin's Creed. Do better.
Who are you?
So yeah, Ghost of Yotei isn't just playing it safe, it's making bold player-first decisions that can make it a sequel that surpasses the original, and I can't wait to dive in and see if Sucker Punch really delivers. So what do you guys think? Are you guys okay with the map being similar in size of Ghost of Tsushima, or did you want a giant map expansion? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I'll read every single one. But if you're obsessed with Ghost of Yotei just like I am, hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to see me play this game live, because when it drops, I'm playing it on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch, link in the description. I go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 9:30 Eastern time. But until then, stay safe, stay smart, and stay alpha, and catch you for the next one.